Alright, so I tried to shut it down. This seems to be like an ongoing Sheena monologue tonight, but as I was going away for the night, I was like, man, I really want to listen to that song, Time Is On My Side. And it was from a movie, cannot remember the name of the movie, and it had to do with a serial killer spirit, right? So that spirit would get into somebody, and it started with a guy walking a death row, and he starts whistling and singing, Time Is On My Side. So anyways, he gets to the death chair, what's that called? Electrocution chair. And he's there, and they do what they need to do. Next thing you know, you're watching from a perspective, you see the spirit rise up and go into a guard. So the guard starts walking down the hallway. So you killed the predator, but you didn't stop the spirit, right? So anyways, don't remember the name of this movie. It was a good movie back in the 90s. But anyways, I got off of making a video earlier, and all I could hear was Time Is On My Side. And I started listening to it, and it just had me like, oh, yeah, oh, man, yeah, like, you're saying exactly what I want to say. Because you'll come running back to me. I'm not a chaser. Like, the only reason I will run is if there's a Rottweiler or a police officer chasing me. And I don't leave my house enough to have a Rottweiler or a police officer chasing me. So when it comes down to it, I ain't got nothing but time on my side, baby. Like, we good. We golden. I'm building an empire. I'm over here, like, constructing adobe bricks every day and just adding something to my pillar of, oh, wow, we have a kingdom. How did we do that? Because time was on my side, right? So at some point, you can keep wasting your energy. You can keep wasting your time. You can keep wasting your assets and everything that's supposed to matter to you, especially love. When it comes down to it, if you're going to keep just like, here you go, I don't need it. Yeah, I'll go get more. Wearing yourself out, stop it. I had to stop it. And I can only be here talking to you about it because I had to be like, you know what? Lovely hands up. I'm done. I'm done giving to you. I'm done with you taking from me because I've got time on my side and you seem to just be ticking it away left and right. You've got nothing but a wasteful life of time and resources and whatever else it is, because very few people consider generational wealth. That is something that is top notch on my list of life because I want my babies to be fruitful. I want them to be able to excel in a way that they can change the world for the better in front of them, not have to fit in to a cesspool of failure. Because that's where we're at right now in this world, people. I don't know if you notice, but there's like war is abundant, drugs are abundant, competition, negativity, toxicity, hatred, judgment. I mean, I don't know what world you live in, but I know it's one I don't want to be in. And that's why I hide in my house. I finally have a house to hide in because before that it was a room in Motel 6 with my 2 teenagers and a dog. And I'm talking a room that was possibly this size. Maybe the bathroom is way bigger at this point, but just a room. So if you can imagine how you could go crazy and start realizing like time can be against me or for me, I'm where I'm going to utilize my time, rather it be against me or for me. I don't really care. There does not have to be some sort of schedule that says where I'm at other than am I still moving forward. If I'm still moving forward, then there's still the possibility of succeeding, right? I'm maybe halfway through my life. I've always felt cursed, so I figured I'd live over 100, and I'm like at this point not even halfway through it. That looks sad, don't it? Because this world is exhausting. And I know it's a world of my own making. I know it's a world of my negativity, my pessimism, my worries, my fears. That's me. That's not everybody in this world because there's a lot of people that are comfortable with their lives. I'm working on the comfort. I will say that getting what we have now I can't even say my kids are happy with it. They love the space. We all love the space, but we prefer the great outdoors. So when it comes down to it, we've got little boxes, pretty, pretty boxes that keep us separated from one another. Whereas in the woods, I mean, hide and seek, just go sit under a tree, hug a tree, just walk around together, look at the things on the ground. There's so many treasures outside that most people don't see. And honestly, I've never shared this collection. This is like, someone said, what's with the cup of feathers? These are all my angel messages. These were all the things that made me realize you're on the right path. Like, you're doing the right thing. You're headed in a direction that is exactly where you need to go. So if you're ever wondering if you're on the right path, just notice a feather on the ground. Yeah. Your angels are talking to you. Your peeps is trying to holler at you. There's a lot of love in the world we live in. We don't see it because we look for it in faces rather than energies. Because if you go back to the beginning of this video, like I talked about, it was a serial killer spirit that jumped bodies. And eventually at some point you'll start realizing the fact that you're meeting the same spirit, has a different face and physique. At some point, do you begin to correct what you're manifesting with what you're getting and realize, oh, I'm the flub in my system? Or do you just keep mindlessly passing up everything, not realizing that there's another world that's trying to talk to you? It's trying to help you, guide you, take you to a path that is beneficial for you and the world around you. Because we're here for humanity, however you want to look at it. I'm here for my brothers and sisters and all of my ancestors that have walked before me. Because they all behind me at this point. I don't know. Just a quick message. And hopefully somebody gets something. Happy Free Day. Bye-bye.